Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. So last time out we went through the mansion and entered into the computer world once again. Axel died, so that's not a good thing. And at this point now we've entered the final world of the game, the world that never was. And first up in this world, God, they don't make it easy for you. In my opinion, the hardest boss in the whole fucking game is the first thing we have to do in this world. That is our boss battle against Roxas. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing first up. Actually, very first up, we've got to collect some shit. Got a nice AP boost, which I can't use because there's so many fucking Heartless and an Orichalcum. Yeah, that was me desperately wondering, can I use? No, I can't. Shit. So at this point, I'm just like, fuck it. Let's just run on ahead. And now you might remember this particular area from really early on in the game. The first time we see Riku in the game. This is the area where Riku and what was Roxas? We didn't know it was Roxas at the time, but this is where Riku and Roxas fought. Here we go. It's time for the hardest boss in the whole fucking game. I have to admit the cutscene's kind of cool. But here we go. So he's got the Oblivion and the other one, which I can't remember the name of. I know the black one's the Oblivion. I can't remember what the other one is. It's the one you get from Kairi, I think, in Kingdom Hearts 1? Yes, it is. It's the one. But yeah. So what's the problem with Roxas? Why is he so fucking hard? Well, his combo game is absolutely goddamn ridiculous. He hits really hard. He has two keyblades, so he attacks really fucking quickly. And he has a bunch of moves which are really fucking tricky to avoid. And as you saw right there, the move that killed me was basically, there's this move where he gets you into like a reaction command. And the reaction command is just kind of, it randomly moves into one of the 4 slots, and if you don't hit it, he hits you with an attack which is ridiculously powerful and causes a fuck ton of damage. Basically, Roxas, he has a lot of attacks which hit really hard, can combo you into Oblivion, and just overall he has a lot of health. He just, it's the combination of having a lot of health, having a lot of attacks, causing a fuck ton of damage, being quick with his attacks as well. He's just, to me, he's more difficult than the final boss of the game. And yeah, here is where you want to use Reflegger a lot. You want to use your reflect spells a fuck ton if you can. Thing is that I don't really use reflect all that often, and somehow I survive. I don't use reflect spell all that much. See, it's there, so I was able to get that. So now I've got a second keyblade, and I'm not using it to attack him. So come on. Yeah, if you get that off, then you can really shrink down his health pretty fucking fast. But he's just such a really tough opponent. And his reaction commands are, like, if you don't get them off pretty much immediately, then they can cause a fuck ton of... Then it can cause a fuck ton of damage. So yeah, you just have to be really careful around him. There we go. And now we've got Combo Master. That increases the amount of combos that you can use, and combo finishes and all that kind of thing. Pretty useful.
Who are you? Someone from the dark.
Oh, well done.
You can't be Riku. Riku. I defeated a Riku once. You what? Tell me. Tell me why he picked
Yep,
you.
and we saw that right at the beginning of the game. Like I said, this cutscene's pretty awesome. It's got some good choreography. It's just a shame that we don't get to do stuff as cool as this in the game, but whatever. You can't really complain too much. And of course, I'm using my favorite keyblade. I'm using the Lionheart keyblade, just for its range and its attack power. Oh, well, I'm fucked. Just pick that one up, for God's sake. You can use it. You used it in the past.
What?
You would think as a Keyblade Master we would know this shit, but apparently not. And Roxas is finally done. Like I said, the first time I played this game, it took me 4 or 5 attempts to beat him. This time it only took me 2. I died early on the first time, and then I beat him at the second attempt. I think it was probably because as well that I was leveled up a lot more. Like, I was at the correct level this time, really. Sora.
You feel
And obviously that's Xemnas, the big bad of the whole game.
I can give you,
And as you can probably tell, he's the final boss. Can you? Yeah, and this is pretty much how they all get their names. Basically, it's their original name
that is right,
with an X in it. Yep.
Look who's finally awake.
So that's, he was given his name by Xemnas. And as you can tell, this
Maybe I have it
this confused me a little bit. I have to admit, when I watched it the first time around, I think this is kind of like a what's going on to
Does that mean
Roxas, what he's seeing as he's
for me to go back to
passing
where I
on.
belong?
You know, I've been thinking about
But the first
something
time I
recently.
thought it was maybe like, because it
Roxas,
goes from that, which was like
are
a
you really
flashback,
sure that you don't have a
to
heart?
into this, and I thought this might have been a
Is it
flashback as
possible
well.
that we all have
It's not
one?
really well
You,
signposted
me,
as to what it is.
her? Or is that just
But
wishful thinking?
yeah, I think this is just
I don't know.
him,
I can't.
just
Just
what
look
Roxas is
outside.
seeing before he goes.
Yeah, I guess not.
But I figure.
But
if
yeah.
there is something in there.
I probably don't need to explain this, but whatever. It's worth saying now that Roxas is done with this part of the plot anyway. Basically,
Never mind.
during Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora kind of unlocked his heart in order to free Kairi's heart from within himself. It's a long fucking story. Anyway, which turned him into a Heartless. And as we know in this game, basically, as explained in this game, when you get turned into a Heartless, you also create another being called a Nobody. And basically, Roxas is Sora's Nobody,
Man, I miss
basically.
the old times.
Um,
Still got it memorized? The day
He's basically
you got your new name.
the other part of,
and I sat
Sora's
right
heart,
here
basically. Now that
watched the sunset.
Sora's defeated him,
Yeah.
he's
This place
become
is
kind of one again, as it were.
Me,
So.
Hamer, Pence, Olette, we've shared a lot of adventures.
So yeah, we definitely won't be seeing
You'll
Roxas
see
ever
them
again.
I know you will.
Oh,
Yeah.
no characters really die in this fucking series.
Right. Well, I should go. Sora's waiting for me.
Yeah, I suppose he is.
So yeah, he's going to return to Sora's heart, so that Sora can be
Man,
one
this is
again.
Some good ice cream, huh?
Which, you know, it's a plot point which isn't really... It should be bigger than it actually is, because it doesn't seem like it matters that
Take care.
Sora
Okay?
isn't complete,
Right
if you know
back
what I
at
mean,
ya.
and it's kind of a
Buddy.
side thing in Kingdom Hearts 2. So I don't... It's one of those silly things, and it's kind of... Not to spoil anything, but it gets completely kind of... The plot point kind of gets completely shot in the ass in Kingdom Hearts 3.
You make a good other.
I think he was coming on to me. Anyway,
Make a good
let's just
mother.
move on.
Are you okay?
So yeah, that ends that little
just
plot point.
happened?
It's...
I don't
man.
know. You just disappeared. Then me
I'm
and
sorry,
Donald
man.
had to fight some nobodies.
This
Oh.
plot is
He said
completely all over the
he
fucking shop.
defeated Riku.
Who said that?
That guy.
But the thing is, like, with this, and it's the same with...
Nobody can defeat Riku.
Yeah,
You know,
you're right.
what am I saying? Basically,
The Black
ever since
Gold
Kingdom
Beans
Hearts, the
Organization
second game, which was,
13, they
not
must have
2,
been trying to trick you.
fucking hell, which was,
That must be why you didn't
Chain
see
of
her.
Memories,
Huh?
the story's just been a complete and utter clusterfuck.
Come on, let's
So,
just find a way to get into that cave.
it's not really a surprise that it's so unbelievably all over the fucking place in this game, but whatever. I think one story's fine. It's just the rest of the series kind of screws it up. But now we got the other 2 become 1 Keyblade, which is pretty fucking good. It's one of the better ones in the whole game. It's got good range. It's got well, I'm going to show it off. Basically, it's a really good balanced Keyblade where it's good with magic. It has good magic damage. Sorry, but also deals out good physical damage as well. So it's a really useful Keyblade to use.
Dead end?
But anyway, now we're heading off.
There's gotta be a path somewhere.
It's time. We're heading into the final area of the whole game. We're actually really close to being done, but I say really close. In terms of gameplay stuff, we're fairly close. It's going to take a number of hours just because, well, it's a Square Enix RPG. And so we've got... And a you know, Kingdom Hearts game, so there's going to be cutscenes out the ass. Which is going to take... make this game take so much fucking longer. Alright. Who is this guy? I fuck. I can never remember the organization's 13 members, man. I always fucking struggle. Oh. Someone's popping up.
This way.
It's another Black Void, and it's Nominee for some reason.
Come on, hurry.
That is such a ironic line. Okay. It will be explained in a little while. A very short amount of time. As you can probably guess as well, Nominee is Kairi's Heartless from when she... Nobody. From when she lost her heart at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1. So, yeah. But we'll see what's going on with them in a little bit. That Keyblade opens everything, doesn't it?
Kyra,
And away we go.
we're almost there.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that thing in a bit. Anyway. Thank you for that. Just as I'm fucking leaving the place, you give me the map. Alright. Got a chest to open, and then we're going to move on. Orichalcum Plus. It's just an item used for... I was just messing about with some stuff there, so let's move on. That's just for
Kyrie, where are you?
making stuff, Orichalcum Plus. Synthesis, that's the word I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for.
This is their stronghold.
Wait! Your Majesty!
So here we are, we're finally in the final area of the game.
Careful. I think we got
Organization 13's stronghold. I think it has a name. I can't really remember. They didn't get particularly far, did they?
Namine. There you are.
Nominate?
Ah, shit. They really didn't get
Kyrie.
very far.
I'm afraid leaving is not an option.
That is something,
I'll
actually,
take you to
because
see Sora.
Nominee is, as you can see there, it's
You
pretty
don't
fucking
want that.
obvious. Nominee is
I
Kyrie's
do.
nobody.
Anything.
But she doesn't have a
Not
name
with
which
you
is...
around.
But her name is very different.
If I had a heart,
'Cause she's
this would
not,
be where
you
I'd
know,
die of laughter.
You know, Kyrie with an X in it. So I don't know why they decided to throw that particular
You
point away now.
Didn't Roxas take
Can you
care
tell
of
who that is?
You can take it from here, Riku. Riku?
Yep, so it's finally confirmation. It's officially confirmed that that's Riku. You kind of knew from the sword that he's using and all that. No, he's pretty good.
Wait!
Why he doesn't go after him, I don't know. Maybe he is. Oh, there we go. Went a little bit too early there. It's only a dog, Riku. Don't be scared.
Riku, you
He doesn't
really
bite,
here?
I'm sure. And big reveal. Yeah, it'll be explained in a little bit what the fuck's going on there, but that is actually Riku. It's just that for some reason him going into the darkness is... These guys are a pain in the ass. Him going into the darkness for so long has turned him into... giving him Ansem's appearance for whatever reason. It's never really explained why that's the case, it's just kind of like a thing of... I was in the dark for so long that I just became Ansem. Why? Because I did. Yeah, these enemies are a bit of a pain because they can, you know, they can juggle you. They can combo you into oblivion if you're not careful. And their attacks are a little bit weird. And they have the ability to, there we go, level 50. That's all I need. They also have the ability to kind of knock you out of your attacks, so they're a bit of a pain in the dick. But anyway, elevator section, and we've got some, excuse me, dragoons. There we go, got the sunset puzzle piece. Now I'll fight you. Bring it on, bitch. I love that move so much. It's so useful for crowd control. But yeah, basically for this game, the level you need to be at for the final boss is level 50. So essentially I don't need to do any more unnecessary grinding at this point. I'm at the necessary level in order to win. Of course, getting a little bit, being a little bit stronger might be a little bit of use, but I'm not, you know, level 50 is fine. I think the first time I beat the game I was at level 48 by the time I finished. Got the Cosmic Belt. That boosts your defense to max, which is pretty useful. Gives you the biggest boost in defense in the game, I think. So here we go. We've got another boss coming up, but I don't.
You've done
But I
well.
think we've got a cutscene first.
Where's Kyrie?
It's here we go. This is Luxord.
I expect she's catching up with her friend from the darkness.
What
Time
do
for a
you
boss fight
mean?
with Luxord.
She doesn't need you anymore.
I'm supposed to
Oh no, sorry.
believe that?
Yeah. It will be Luxord that we fight,
You don't have
but
to.
it's this guy first.
But you can believe this.
I can't remember.
Organization
Is it
13
Vexen?
has
No, it's not
further
Vexen.
use for you. Just look there.
That's a fucking lie.
Our Kingdom Hearts. Thanks to you.
If you're wondering why it's changed a lot, why Kingdom Hearts has changed a lot since Kingdom Hearts 1,
Hear their euphoria.
I don't fucking know.
Now all they need
It was
is
adoring
one
Kingdom
more
Hearts 1,
helping
now it's a
from the
giant
Keyblade
heart in the
bearer.
sky. I don't fucking know. I think it changed again in 3. So I really don't know. Oh, come on, I've beaten millions of these bastards. This isn't going to be a challenge.
Kingdom Hearts.
Sora! Sora, it's really you!
Kyrie.
Huh? You leave Sora alone!
Oh shit. What are you going to do, for God's sake? Yeah, that's what I thought. My God, you're useless.
This time,
Yeah,
I'll fight.
yeah,
You
whatever.
know Sora's completely hopeless without us. Come on, Riku.
Yeah, that's. I think that's the Keyblade she also uses in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know the name of it. It's quite a nice design, though. To be fair.
Well.
By the way, what was this about?
Intrusions never end.
Sora and Riku being the chosen Keyblade users. Apparently, anyone in the fucking auntie can use them.
This castle is perfect.
My apologies.
Perhaps we should acquire it.
Oh, for God's sake! You're not gonna do anything, you dumb bitch. Get lost.
What about all the Heartless?
Nobody cares.
This in-between world, it's way too close to the darkness. They ain't gonna listen to us here.
Once again, you underestimate me.
No, he doesn't. You're fucking useless. But anyway, that's it for this part of Kingdom Hearts 2. Join me next time when we'll be continuing to go through the final area. And we've got a boss fight with Luxord coming up. So join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.